I'm so happy to be joined today from Toronto. We have Kyla and Bella Thompson joining us, two very special ladies. Thank you for joining me today.
Of course.
Hi.
Hi, Bella. Bella, how are you feeling? Let's start out with that question. How are you doing?
Good.
Good? Well, Kyla, can you, just for those who don't know, maybe explain briefly just what Bella's situation was before she got her bowel transplant?
Yeah.
It was a bad situation.
It was a bad situation, yeah. And she is on the other side of bowel transplant now.
It's good now.
And doing her energy is amazing. Before, when she was waiting for a bowel transplant, it was really, really hard on her. Her old bowels were not working. She was surviving off of IV fluids, in a lot of pain, often very pain in her abdomen, and a lot of restrictions. So it was really, really hard, a hard, long wait to receive the call for her transplant. And that finally happened in August.
And now, from what I see and from what you're posting on your social media, she is way ahead of the game in the recovery side of things. So that has to be so exciting and must make you so happy to know that things are going so well for Bella now.
Yeah, it's been just amazing to see my little girl be able to enjoy her days with no IVs, very minimal medications, hospital not pulling her away from things she wants to do. We still have quite a bit of treatment that is a part of her recovery here at Sick Kids. So we are in Ronald McDonald House. And while we go back and forth from Sick Kids, she's able to go to school here. And I'm just happy to see her so full of energy every day now, like her back, like herself.
Well, and let's talk about Ronald McDonald House and how important that is, and what a unique situation that she can actually go to school in Toronto as well. So how has Ronald McDonald House played a role in all that you've been through with Bella?
We are so happy that it exists. Like, I believe Toronto's the only one in Canada with a school. So that we are very fortunate, because Bella, because of her hospital appointments, has missed a lot of school. So to have her get back that normalcy and help catch her up for what she missed has been so awesome for her. She's been craving getting back into a school routine. So I'm happy for her that's available here. And then, of course, the ability to stay so far from home in Saskatchewan and have it still feel like home. We have our own family suite room. There's meals made for us 3 days a week. The staff here are amazing. They put on activities for the families all the time. It makes, the days in hospital not as hard, being able to come back here.
Awesome. Is there a time frame yet for when you guys will be able to go back to Saskatchewan? And how will things change for Bella now that she has had the transplant, and for you as a medical mom, Kyla?
I can swim.
Yeah, I mean, I can swim. So much has changed already, but we don't have a timeline just yet. She has just go ahead.
I can have popcorn.
You eventually,
excellent.
Yes, she'll have less restrictions, of course, as time goes on. There's scheduled procedures and stuff that we're still going through, and that's why we need to stay closer to Sick Kids for now. She still has a central line that they need specific IV medications for, and so I think when those medications have run their course and we can look at taking that central line out, then we'll have a better idea of when we can go home.
Well, and there are people.
It's on my leg, my IV.
Oh, yes, your leg. Yeah. Well, Bella, I know that there's a lot of people who are rooting for you and have done things to help make your stay better. And I see that you got a gift from Halsey, another gift from Halsey. Can you tell me about that?
Mom, drum roll.
Drum roll.
No, actually. No.
Amazing. Did Halsey draw that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bella
Wow.
requested some of her artwork, so she sketched a picture of Bella and her, and it's the sweetest. We'll have to frame that. Hey, pretty special.
Well, that's amazing that you have people like Halsey behind you, and a lot of people I see have reached out. And the David Foster
Yes.
Foundation has been helping you as well. And creating awareness is a big thing too, Kyla. And I know that organ donation is sometimes a touchy subject, and people are a little hesitant to sign their cards. And what would your message be to people who are maybe on the fence about organ donation, just seeing what it's done for Bella?
Yes, I would hope that our conversations and our requests that people continue to keep the conversation going helps lessen any fears people have around it. There is a lot of organs that can be donated from a living donor, unlike Bella's, however, who does require or could not come from a living donor. We would hope that people can understand more about specifically pediatric organ donation. And it's hard to talk about because there is no card to sign for your child. It's, that's a decision you make when you're old enough to have a donor card. But for children, it's different because their caregivers have to say the okay in the worst moments of their life, right? And so if we could still have people, just encourage people to talk about it and understand that if they ever unfortunately have to come to that decision to have their child hopefully be an organ donor for another child, and know and hope that there's some healing and something, a part of that helps them know that they're saving the life of another child, knowing how hard that situation's got to be for the donors of the kids that don't make it.
Well, Kyla and Bella, it's always a pleasure speaking with you. And I am so happy that Bella is just doing so well in her recovery. We have so many people rooting for you guys. So hopefully next time we chat, you'll be back in Saskatchewan and enjoying life, and things will have changed. So thank you again so much, both of you, for chatting with me. And we hope to talk to you again sometime soon.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Stay brave.
Bye-bye.